Kris Boyd has been speaking ahead of a massive midweek game in the Europa League for Rangers. Welcome back to Fog Football. Not long to go, I believe, when this video uploads. It'll be 10 hours to kick off between Rangers and Atletico Bilbao. It's actually Athletic Bilbao, but we always call them Atletico, don't we? But Kris Boyd has got stuck into Rangers and basically said that he's got no worries over Rangers' function as a team against Athletic Bilbao, just due to the recent form in Europe. Now we will get into it in a second, but reality is, I mean, what you've actually got to think of from a Rangers perspective, the Europa League is all that's left, right? League games are running it very quickly. 6 league games are left, right? Gap's 13 points, albeit. How many people are going to be rocking up I believe there's going to be 3 games at Ibrox in the split, right? How many people are going to be rocking up to Ibrox, folks, when this league is literally over? It's not mathematically possible. The attendances are going to be brutal, and can you blame people? You know what I mean? Honestly, I don't think you can. And I think the reality is, actually looking at it, people are still going, but now, once that's over, could the reality be you begin to see Rangers actually win at Ibrox with less people there, less expectations, less pressure? We know it wouldn't be the first time with this Rangers squad, but anyway, let's get into what Kris Boyd had to say, and I quote, "Rangers as a team collectively against a better opposition, they know that everyone has to perform. And what I mean by that is the teammate, whoever it may be, will go and cover the one next to them. They'll make sure they go that extra yard, whereas in the league, especially at home recently, it seems to be the opposite, where it's just a case of, you're on your own. I'm not coming to help you, big man." As the article just absolutely bloody changes itself right in front of me. Right, Boyd went on to say, "Rangers shouldn't be getting beat at home to Hibs, especially in the way they did off the back of losing their previous 4 games. I just look at them right now and it seems to be individuals are performing at home. It's not a collective team effort, whereas in Europe and Celtic games, everyone was fighting together for the same cause." End of quote. It's like, Rangers should never be losing to Hibs right at home, because that's who Rangers are. You know, we shouldn't be losing, but we did. But based off the current circumstances, are we shocked Rangers lost to Hibs? I predicted a draw, but deep down I thought Hibs will probably beat us here. And they did. We've lost to Queen's Park, you know what I mean? Got beat by St Mirren and Motherwell. Can't sit here and turn around and say that this game against Hibs was completely unexpected, because I really don't think it was. And I mean, we've heard Boyd though in recent days almost kind of belittle Scottish football in a way. By saying, "Oh, we shouldn't," basically. I just don't get it. Honestly, I just don't get it for Kris Boyd. But it seemed like when he said it, it's because he was on the Gillette Soccer Saturday next to his English buddies, you know what I mean? And you've got to buddy Scottish football when you're doing their sort of thing. But he went on to say there have got to be a few disappointed players, because he has said that he's going to make changes. The goalkeeping scenario, I don't know what Barry decides to do. There's no doubt that Jack Butland is Rangers number 1, but he's made far too many mistakes. Liam Kelly's come in for 5 to 6 games, and people will point to his so-called mistake at Hibs, but you need to look at his performances against Celtic and Aberdeen as well. He'll be sitting and thinking to himself, I just need this opportunity. I want to get back in. So Barry's got a lot of decisions to make. He said that he's not going to be pretty between now and the end of the season. That for me suggests it's going to be a defensive unit that will try and hit the counter-attack. That's the way Rangers have played in Europe against Celtic, and it's worked, but I don't think that'll work against the rest. Barry will need to come up with another formula to get results domestically, but in terms of Europe, that midfield 5 with a box in the middle and the one striker in Dessers, it has worked, and he'll be hoping it works again against Atletico, or Athletic Bilbao. End of quote there for Kris Boyd, and I think you've got to agree with Kris Boyd. It's like, it's worked in Europe, but Barry, for the remainder of these league games, he's got to find a way to get things to work domestically. You know what I mean? And because whatever sorry excuse Rangers have rocked up with in recent weeks, it hasn't cut the mustard, hasn't it? Not, man. It really hasn't. Domestically, it's been absolutely atrocious. There is no two ways about it. It's been absolutely brutal. In every game at Ibrox, I mean, even the away games. You know, you look at Kelly, you look at Dundee, a real massive chance there that it could have honestly ended tits up, and honestly, Kelly could have been like 5-0 up, and Dundee, no idea how Dundee have lost that game of football. I'll be honest, absolutely no idea how Dundee lost that game of football. But here they did. They have to move with it. They have to deal with it. And that's pretty much it. But that is where we're going to leave this video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll be back later in some capacity. Looking forward to the game tonight. Yeah, it'll be Fallout reaction, you name it. European review show some point on Friday. And then guess what, guys? We do it all over again. The SPFL preview show here. Another busy weekend. Drama. Top 6 splits, you know. Well, the league splits, top 6, bottom 6, you name it. It shall be interesting indeedio. But aye, leave your thoughts down below. Until next time, that's it for Fog Football, and peace. Oh, hell yeah.